Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always coming back. If you are new to the channel, you are most welcome. Today we are going to crochet this handbag. And let's get started. These are the materials that you will need for the project. I will do a magic ring like this. We tighten the yarn. And then I will chain 67 chains. If you want to do a smaller handbag, you can chain lesser chains. But for this handbag, I will chain 67. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will continue until I get 67 chains and I will be back. These are my 67 chains, and starting with the first row, we are going to skip one chain here and we start on the second chain. So at the end of the row, I will be having 66 chains. I will do single crochets. I skip the first one to the second one. I will do a single crochet and I will continue like this, doing single crochets until at the end of the row we do single crochets until at the end of this row, and I will be back. I am now coming to the end of this first row, doing single crochets. This is the last space. I will chain one up, and before I turn, I will pull this starting here. It's where we started. I will get this yarn through here like that, and then I will turn the yarn. I will turn the piece like this, like that, and as I crochet, I'm going to take this with me. So I will start here at the very first chain here, and this time I am going to work on the back loop only. This is a full single crochet with the 2 loops. I am going to only be working on the back loop only. So I will start it here and I will get that yarn and I will do a single crochet and I will continue like this, doing single crochets until at the end of this row. Like this. When you do your first row, you might find your yarn is folding like this, but when we continue working on it, it will straighten up. So let's continue with this row until at the end we get this in. like that. So let's continue with this row until the end, and I will be back. I am now coming to the end of this second row. This is the last chain, and I will chain one up like that, and then I will turn the piece. The piece now, the yarn now has a straightened up. So when you're done, we will fold the piece like this into two. After chaining one up, we will continue doing single crochets. I like putting my yarn on the other side. So we will continue doing single crochets on the back loop, same as we have done on this row all throughout. And for this handbag, I am going to chain to do 38 rows. We start here, single crochet. So we continue doing like this until we get the size we want. You can do it more or you can do it less, depending on how you want your handbag size to be. So let's continue until we get the right size of the handbag we want, and then I will be back with my 38 rows. I am now on the last row. This is the 38th row for me. I have now the size I want for my handbag. It looks like this. This will be my outside. So when I finish, I will fold it like this. I have a little yarn left here, and this is how I put it in. And I make sure that the yarn, the one I'm putting in, it will not be showing on the outside. You can have a look. And then I will put my yarn there on the crochet, and I will pull it through. Pull it once more. and then I will cut it. Here now we cut the yarn. I will do the sides of the handbag now. I will do a slip knot like this, and I will chain 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then on the second space from the hook, I will skip this first space and I will start on the second space. I will do 2 single crochets together. That is an increase. And then I will continue with the single crochets on each space until I get to the end, where I will do another increase of 2 single crochets in one space. Here I will do 2 single crochets together, and I will chain 1. Before I turn, I will get this yarn through here like that. Then I will turn the work. I will take this end with me and I will cut it after some time. On this second row, I will crochet without increase, and I am going to do 14 rows without increase. So this is the first row. We can write somewhere, this is the first row. So that we don't forget the number of rows we have done. Yeah, that we can cut it later. We chain 1, and now this is the second row. This is the last here. We chain 1, we do the third row, You chain 1, this is the 4th row, row number 5, my rows depends on the height of my handbag. So if you're doing a shorter handbag, you will have to do a shorter piece so that it will fit properly on the handbag. I will start row number 6. Seven, 8, 9, and please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I will really appreciate your support. Chain 1, we do number 10, 11, 12, Latin, and 14. My yarn is finished. I will add can add it here. This is how I add my yarn so that I don't have knots when I finish. Without finishing the single crochet, I will get the other yarn through. Yeah, this is one, the new one. Continue here. I will drop the one which was finished. I can get the one I just had now, and I will chain one. This I will fix later. Now these are 14 rows of no increase plus one row which we increased here at the beginning. So far I have 15 rows. On the next space, the next row, sorry, I will do a decrease. I will go through one time without finishing the single crochet, and I will go through, yeah, this we can leave it. I will tack it later. So we go through without finishing the single crochet, and we go in the second time and we finish that. Then I will continue with the doing single crochets until close to the end, and I will do another decrease here. We need another decrease like that, and we chain one. Then on the next, I will do 5 rows without decrease. Notice this is the first row. We can also mark this so that we remember that this is the first row I'm doing without decrease. I need 5 rows. This is the second. This is third. This is fourth row. And this is the fifth row. Next, I will start doing 3 rows of decreases. We go through and through on the next space and remove, and we continue doing single crochets. So this is the first row of decrease. sorry, here we have a decrease here at the end, like that, and like this. We chain one, then we do the second row, and this is the third row. We chain one, the next row I will also do a decrease. We go through one time, and the second space we go through, we remove, then we go through the next space and through the next one, and I will do another decrease. We chain one. On this row now, I will not decrease. I will do 2 single crochets, that is one, and the second single crochet, we chain one, and on this last row I will do a decrease. Having this chain one on the hook, I will go through the first space and the second space, and I will do a decrease, and I will chain one. Now this is the first piece of the handbag. We do the other piece. There will be two, and then I will come back. We do the connecting. With the chain one on the side of the piece, we go through the first space on the body of the bag, like that, and you pull it to make it bit tight. Then we remove the single crochet. We come to the second space. We will be doing single crochets all through. We come this that space. So we will continue like this, doing single crochets. That is a bit loose. We need to try for all of them to look same. Then we get that. So let's continue like this, doing single crochets until we finish this side of the bag. We continue doing single crochets. Here is at the bottom of the piece. We get this full. And now we continue doing like this, single crochets, until we get here at the top. We keep checking our piece if it's lying at the right place. You see our end here, it's not up or down, so they should be going at the same level. We continue doing single crochets. It's a bit tight, make it a bit loose. We are almost finished now. We continue with the single crochets. Here we get this. And then we have the last one here. So we continue like that, and we do the other side of the bag. This is how it looks after joining both sides like this. And now we are going to bind the handbag, this area here. We are going to do slip stitches all around for some few rows. We get here. We continue like this, doing slip stitches until we get here. When we get here on the other corner, we take this one, this second, and we continue doing slip stitches. This is the second row of the slip stitches. We continue like this. I'm going to do 5 rows, and we see how it looks like. So we are taking only one loop, this loop, Please subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. I will really appreciate. So this is our second row. Let's continue. We do the 5 rows and we see how it looks like. The slip stitches are helping our handbag to come together. This is row number 5. It will be the last row. Of slip stitches. Here we check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get this last one, and then we cut the yarn. Then we come here. We take this. Then I will use a smaller hook. We get here, and we take that. We go through there. And that's our finish. Then we will work on this to take it in. And that is the end of this part. Next, we are going to attach our handle. Attach our handle here, and we also put the zip inside. To crochet the handbag handle, I will do a magic ring like that, and I will chain 1. I will not be counting this as a chain. I will do 5 single crochets inside the magic ring. This is the first single crochet. I will put a marker like this, and I will do 4 more single crochets. So this is 1, that is 2, 3, 4, and 5. Before I close the magic ring, I will go through this first single crochet here like that, and I will do a slip stitch like that. We go through these two loops, and this will be on the downside. We do a slip stitch, and then we can now tighten the magic ring like that. So on this second round, I want my handbag to have 10 single crochets, and I have 5. I will be doing an increase on every space so that I will end up with 10 single crochets. If you want it smaller, thinner, you can do 8, you can do 6. And this is the first space here. I will do 2 single crochets in one, and I will be working on this outside loop. This is a whole single crochet. I will be working on this outside loop. This is the inside loop facing us. So working on the back loop, I will do 2 single crochets. Is two, yeah. I will do 2 single crochets. That is 1, 2 single crochets, and we can mark this first one here. Those are 2. Then we do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have now 10 single crochets. You can check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We remove the marker, and we will be working all around until we finish on the outside loop like that. We can put the marker. That is 1. Now we are done with the increase, and we will be continue working 10 single crochets on each row. That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we can stop using the marker, but if you are a beginner, you might continue using the marker. So I will not use the marker again, and I will continue like this until I get the right length of the handle I want. So let's continue like this until the end, and I will be back. I have now the length that I want for my handbag, and since I started here with 5 single crochets, I want to end here the same way. Here we did an increase of 5 single crochets. Here I will do a decrease of 5 single crochets. So I will be taking the next single crochet, I will not finish it, and then I will go to the next one, having 3 loops on the hook. I will remove, then I will do this for 4 more times. This is 1 time. We go through the next one and the next one and remove, those are 2. Again to the next one, those are 3, 4 and 5. And then I will do a slip stitch just here, and now I will cut the yarn. We leave like that. We pull out the yarn, and now with the needle I use a wire to get my yarn through the needle. I will go in at this place here, and then this we can pass it once more here, and then we just pass here. And we will not make it tight, because we don't want the handle to look thinner here, and here it's a wider. We want it to have the same look. I'm going up on top of this like this. Yeah, so we continue until we feel it's secure to cut the yarn. Now we hide the leftover yarn in, and we pull it in, and it's finished now. We can now put our rings. We go through we go through this. When we go through this, and on the other side, this is the best side here. Yeah, yeah, that's our handbag ready to fit on the handbag. Now let's attach the handle to the handbag. We align it properly. We start on the left side, just before the slip stitches. We attach it there. And then this is the right side. I put the zipper and I put the lining. In case something spills inside the handbag, it's easy to just wash the lining. It can fit a lot of things, and we still have some space. Please like and share. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I will really appreciate your support. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always coming back. See you on my next video. Bye bye.